There's no doubt right now that employee wellbeing is of paramount importance to all businesses across Australia. My name's Kerry Ellis, mental health advocate, counsellor, clinical hypnotherapist and coach. I have a passion for mental health and wellbeing and love working with people as individuals because not everybody is the same and we all process things differently and have different needs. Mental health, or in particular people that actually struggled with their mental health, has had such a stigma for such a long time now. And one of the places that we never talked about it was in the workplace. And there's many reasons for that. If we can actually open up a constructive argument, it can actually only benefit all employees in a business. And it can actually provide an environment where people can actually feel more comfortable to explore opportunities to not only improve themselves, but also the environment for the entire business. An inability to talk about feelings and mental health can actually increase negative symptoms for sufferers of anxiety and other stress-related disorders. And for some, it can actually be the start of anxiety or stress. Currently, 1 in 4 Australians suffers anxiety, and statistics are suggesting that that's actually going to go to 1 in 3. So with so many people around us that are suffering stress and anxiety and potentially even isolation at home or in their social arena, it makes sense to try and positively impact that wherever we can. So following are a couple of ways that I suggest we can positively impact the mental health well-being of our employees in the workplace. The first suggestion I have with regards to increasing positive well-being in the workplace is to create a mental health policy if you don't already have one. I must say this is one of my favourite suggestions because communication is a very big passion of mine. So many people I've seen in my personal and work life actually are suffering negative symptoms of various kinds because they haven't been able to effectively communicate what it is that they need, be it on a positive or a negative level. So establishing good communication between management and staff to encourage open conversations, again, can have such a massive positive impact moving forward. Mental health is just as important as physical health. In fact, most often the both of them go together. So let's talk about mental health openly. We talk about when we've got a sore knee or a sore leg or we've got the flu and we can't come in. Let's talk about mental health and how that's impacting us as well. EAPs, Employee Assistance Programs, have been around for some time now in Australia, which means that businesses don't have to pretend to be professionals or experts inside the workplace with regards to mental health care. They can just outsource that to an accredited provider and a specialist who can help the staff from a professional perspective. I'm sure it comes as no surprise when I suggest that prioritising a work-life balance is absolutely critical to maintaining a good mental health well-being and also a physical well-being. Empowering everyone to actively contribute into the positive well-being of all staff members can actually only have an overall positive effect. As mentioned, EAPs have been around for some time now. I provide a service whereby the employees are empowered to use their existing strengths and strategize for themselves personally and as part of a group. I go about this by providing psychoeducation through presentations on particular mental health topics. And again, I would ask the employees what they're most interested in and what they're most bothered by. For many, it's stress and anxiety, how to relax when they get home, and how to better communicate. Some people actually have social anxiety, so communicating with fellow team members can actually be a challenge for them. So I provide a service around those key areas. If a business that I'm working with would like the opportunity to be able to provide a recommendation to their employees if they need counselling, that is available also. As mentioned earlier, I've got extensive experience working in the corporate arena, hospitality, and 20 or more years operating mental health wellbeing business in private practice. I understand from a management perspective how difficult and challenging it can be to try and provide everything that an employee needs. The solution that I'm offering is a cost-effective solution that also doesn't eat away into business time, because the more time your employees are not producing for the business is a cost to the business. But also understanding that if the employees don't feel well enough to perform at maximum capacity, that can actually negatively impact the business as well. So I've looked at something that is both cost effective from a monetary perspective and also with regards to cost effective on the time it costs the business. I'd like to thank you for viewing this presentation. Here are the contact details. Should you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.